Hello vlog, happy Sunday. It is Sunday fun day. It is the most incredible day. I think the wintry part of winter is over, and from today onwards it feels like it's about 30 degrees. Summer's on, so we're gonna go see Daddy, have a coffee, and then we're meeting up with some of our friends in Makarska. We're gonna go for lunch and just enjoy a nice chill day. Hey little cutie. Timu glasses. It's Kate. Hi, Kate. Look, hi, kind of. Now we can. Those ones. Those ones.
Hey, you look pretty.
This is Brooke. Remember Brooke?
Hi.
Hi. We need to do an interview. You made a cameo in the first episode, but the people need to know who you are.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. We actually went to school together in Australia. She always orders things from Timu for me, and then I decide if I like them, and then we keep them. And this is her daughter, and she's such a supermodel. Look at her. Look how long her legs are. Oh my goodness me. This is where we're coming for lunch. This is Brooke, and it has the most incredible view of Makarska because you can sit out there and look up at the water and the mountain. We really love it here. We spend a lot of time in this restaurant. Mum's gone wild.
With our great Timu glasses.
Mum's
Yours are a bit
survived.
nicer.
Do you want to swap?
We can just what do we want? We want the lasagna and the teleci pecenia. Is that going to work?
Why not?
Yeah. Thank you. We're going to share.
You got for yourself, yeah?
For us too. Yeah.
Die like 2 minutes.
No,
This
Mila will take you for a
lasagna is
walk
the
and
best
then
thing
play
you'll
with
ever
mine
eat
too.
in your life. It makes you a better human in your soul. But I didn't know better. Every time I sit here and watch a boat back it up, I would think it was about to crash. And this fully looks like it's crashing into
does
10
though.
boats. It does. Look at it in the video.
Yeah, and it's not going actually as fast in real life as it looks like it's going.
No.
Like to us, it looks like it's going like 100 miles an hour.
But this is just what they do. It's part of the show.
And within
It
like
comes with
2
lunch.
inches on each end, they are able to do these incredible. Look at it. Look at this. He's reversing in to get petrol. Like
Oh, he's getting fuel. It's amazing. So we have a problem.
on the
Stipe dropped his ball in, and we're very upset. And Ivana's going to get in. If anyone can get your ball back, Stipe, it's your mother. So just watch this magician in action. She'll probably cook a cake halfway through. She'll come back with not just a ball, but snacks. Stipe, you are so lucky because your mum is the most incredible woman. Look at her go. Oh my God, Ivana. Oh my God. Don't worry, if you fall overboard, I'm filming. Yay! This is an ice cream store that's just opened again for the year.
Not an ice cream store, the best.
The ice cream store. It's called Ice Cream Shop. Premise. Carlo's Kindy actually did an excursion to this ice cream factory, which I think is so cool. I got tropical cheesecake flavoured. Yum.
Look how pretty the background is.
Slay.
Slay, Mila, with your new bags. How's the ice cream, boys? Best ice cream in Makarska.
Oh, the song, Carlo. That's what you're talking about. Carlo, let's practice skipping. Carlo's trying to learn skipping at the moment. Oh, you got it. He got so angry this week because I was trying to teach him how to skip and he couldn't figure it out. Of course,
Has he got it?
it's my fault. It seems like he's got it. Carlo. Oh, voila. Now we're breakdancing. Now it's like breakdancing and skipping together. So Ivana, we actually went to school together at Santa Maria Ladies College in Perth, Western Australia, and we became really good friends because both of our dads were from here. We both had surnames at the end of the alphabet, and remember at school everything's in surname alphabetical order and you always get grouped with those people. We got grouped together and we became really good friends at school. And then Kawinka Dinkley, she lives about 10 minutes from us, which is really convenient because I have a friend here who speaks English, has children. I have known my whole life she's not known me and my family my whole life, and it's just a sign from the universe that we're meant to be here. How was the breakfast shift, honey?
Great.
You looked so good today.
Did I?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just really like professional. There were so many people there this morning. Was today your busiest day? It's the 1st of June, so it's really the start of season today, where everything opens,
Like
if it wasn't open already.
A month ago, there was that weekend. It was busy, and we had
Your first weekend that you just opened. Now we're going down into Poketa.
Are you wearing your seatbelt?
Really, for the first time. We haven't been to Poketa together yet for this summer. This is the bridge of Poketa. It's very famous. Just kidding, it's not famous at all. But it is a really cool overpass.
Oh my god, that was so lame. that was your lame. That's some lame. This is old lame-o.
Excuse me.
Old lame-o abroad.
Lame-o abroad. Beautiful little day in town. Fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, they came. They heard me.
Now it feels like it's going to be short. Hey, it feels weird. Last year was
It's not going to be short though, because you got to realise we're only beginning.
Morning. It is 7:42 a.m. and Carlo is still asleep. I think we can safely say that we have moved through whatever that sleep thing was that happened before 4. I would love to know if you have an almost 4-year-old or around a 4-year-old, if you went through the same thing, because I've spoken to a few mums that were like, oh, yeah, that was a time. Oh, 7:42 and he's still asleep. I've basically built 5 businesses by now. No, I haven't. I am editing the vlog. My new little routine on Monday morning is I go through and I add all the videos from my camera roll to wrap up the last week, because I'm vlogging week to week, sort of from like Saturday, Sunday to the following Saturday, Sunday. I feel like it's nice because the weekends are fun. And when you see the weekends, that's when we do like super fun stuff. Happy Monday. Another beautiful day in Croatia. It's Carlo's birthday this week. Dom's dad arrives this week, so we've got a lot of just sorting and organising and cleaning to do, and then getting ready for Carlo's birthday, which is going to be fun. Last night our friends came over after the beach, and I had baby darling in a headlock trying to give her drops, and my friend's daughter goes, there's something sticking out of her eye. This was in her eye. This was the problem the whole time. Hi, Baba girl. So she actually let me pull it out and has been boppeting around since. So we're all better now, aren't we? Yes, you're welcome. I love you. Eye's still a bit tender, but we'll be okay. She'll be right, won't you, Papa? My little sweetheart, darling. This girl. So happy that I got that little thing out of her eye. Hi, Papa. Are you so happy now you can just relax and live your best life again? Yeah. Carlo just said the funniest thing. We saw an ad on the TV with a house, and what did you say?
I want to have a little house like this size, so it's just there's no order like this, just like this.
Just like that. Why do you want a little house?
Because there's so much dead in this house.
He goes, can I have a little house? Not a big house like this, because it's just so much walking. Life's tough when you're 3. Oh my God, what is this? Morning vlog. Oh my gosh, I wish I could say that I got up and did my workout and morning routine this morning. Well, firstly, last night was just one of those like nights that were chaos. We put dinner on and then Dom needed to go up to the restaurant for something, and by the time he got home, it was kind of late, and Carlo, I don't know, Carlo gets like jealous. Not jealous. If he thinks Dom and I are hanging out, he gets like really upset. I don't know. So he didn't want to go to bed and he was screaming, and I had to lie in the bed with him and read him books, and he just wanted to come where Dom and I were. And like, what do you do in that situation? What did I do wrong? Dom left when we were about to have dinner. Like, is that enough to just throw him out? But then he came back. Anyway, finally got him to bed, got him to sleep, which was like almost 9 o'clock by this point. And then I had to clean the kitchen, clean up all the toys, put everything away, because I like to start each day fresh. So by the time just like sat on the couch, and this is totally my own fault, must have been about 9:30, Dom and I realized there was a new episode of our favorite show, Mobland. Have you watched Mobland? Oh my God. It's so hectic, but it's so good. And it's our show that we watch together. And I was like, no, don't do it. Just go to bed. Do you think I went to bed? No. We watched it. And then Karlo woke up at 1 a.m. starving. He woke up at 1 a.m. shouting, Mom, I'm starving. Can you make me something? For dinner last night, he had a whole bowl of pasta, like an adult served bowl of pasta. And I also crack an egg into it just to make it a bit more juicy and for protein. So he had a whole adult serve of pasta and half a roast chicken. Dom had the other half. They shared a roast chicken. And he woke up at 1 a.m. saying he's starving. Like, he turns 4 tomorrow, but is this normal for a 4-year-old? This kid eats 4 times what I eat, probably even more than that. And I can't keep up. I don't have any more ideas. So when my alarm went off at 5 a.m, I was like, not today. Not today, because it took me a while to get Karlo back to bed at 1 a.m. because he just wanted to eat. And I was like, no, buddy, we do not eat at 1 o'clock in the morning. We go back to sleep. Anyway, he drew this really cute picture of bears at kindy. Isn't it an emotional roller coaster being a parent? Because one second you're like, and the next second you're like, you're so cute. I want 1,000 of you. All right, I've got a consulting client this morning, so I'm going to go home, sort my life out, and I'll see you a bit later. Let's talk about how you scale a digital offer, because that is what I am working with my client this morning doing. So a lot of my one-on-one clients, they've already got offers, as in services that they sell online that they need to learn how to market and scale, or scale is just another word for grow. They're all at very different stages of their journey, which is why I work with them one-on-one, so I can customize the support and the strategy based on how I grew my own. My client this morning is really at the beginning stages. Like, they have the offer is ready, it's a membership, and it includes monthly training that customers can pay a monthly fee to receive, very similar to what I did, but they're not doing social media. And they want to be hitting 40K months from their membership. They have other legs of their business, but that's the goal. So $40,000 in monthly recurring revenue just from the membership. Now, obviously, what we can do is work back from the monthly cost of the membership and work out how many members you would need to be able to be hitting that 40K monthly recurring revenue number. However, there are so many ways that we can reach that number, and the hardest way is to just get more members. The easier way is to look at things like, let's make an annual offer, then let's make an upgrade sequence where if someone joins monthly, we can put them through essentially a series of emails that upgrades them to yearly, so they're paying a bigger fee. We can look at upsells and downsells and add-ons. So when they're going through the checkout process of becoming a member, they're then offered other options of things that they could buy. This increases what we call the client spend, like individual revenue. Basically, we want each individual customer to be spending more money rather than us having to acquire more customers to make more money. So that's what we're looking at. All the different ways we can hit that $40,000 per month, we're talking AUD, revenue target in the fastest and easiest way possible. There are so many options. And that's something that I love about digital offers. It's so easy to create add-ons and upsells and other things that can increase the customer spend and help you reach whatever your revenue goals are without having to acquire new customers. It's much easier to get a current customer to spend more money than it is to acquire a new customer or get someone that doesn't know you to spend more money. And then something else I want to touch on. When I started my membership, which was about 7 years ago, there weren't really memberships in business when I started my membership. My membership was Instagram training for business owners who wanted to learn how to use Instagram as a marketing and sales platform. Now, There were things like gym memberships, but memberships in general in business were just really not that common. And so all of this I just sort of figured out through trial and error over the years. There certainly weren't YouTube channels that were dedicated to teaching you all about it, or not ones that I know about anyway. People used to say to me, oh, you're so lucky. How annoying is it when people say that to you in business, when you literally work your butt off day and night to teach yourself, learn, invest in training to know what you know, and then someone comes along and says like, oh, you're so lucky to have a membership. Well, what did people used to say to me all the time? You only send 1 email a week. That's all you do for work. Come on. Like, come on now. There is so much more involved in sending 1 email a week to grow your membership. But whatever, let them think that. They're the people who started memberships thinking it was the easy route and they only had to send 1 email a week to grow it. And then their membership didn't grow and their business failed. There's a lot more work. So as your membership grows and scales, the work that you need is the more customers you have, the more admin you have, the more customer support you need. And with my membership and the price point that it worked out that I needed about 7 staff every 1,000 members. Now, having staff is a job. And again, there was so much more involved than just sending 1 email a week. Now that staff, that was a mixture of full-time, part-time and casual. I also did a lot of events as part of my membership growth and acquisition and retention strategy. Actually, it was probably more like 10 because we had some staff that would just work for the events. So that's what it looked like for me. It was not my full-time job, but I had people working for me full-time. So please do not fall under the illusion of creating a membership is the easiest way to grow a business and all you have to do is send 1 email a week. Not the truth, my friend. Not if you want it to grow and scale and be successful. All right, SPF on. I'm obsessed with this Mecca SPF. I have been using this for years. And they don't obviously have Mecca here and they don't ship to Croatia. Anyway, it's my favorite SPF that I wear every single day. I have been wearing for years. It's light. I have really sensitive skin that breaks out over nothing. My skin's like, new product in the drawer. 10 pimples before I even put it on my skin. But this SPF is my daily go-to and I'm obsessed. Oh, is this what the vloggers do? There we go. See guys, I'm learning how to vlog. It's my daily SPF. And when I run out, I'll just have to go back to Australia and get some more. All right, I'm gonna fix my hair, put some earrings on, and then get ready for my client. Oh my God, I lie. I forgot to put makeup on. Did my hair. Now I actually need to put some makeup on my face. Let's curl these bad boys. Do you know what I miss so much that they don't have here in Croatia? Don't really do lash lifts. It's like, or I can't find them. And the place where I get my facials done, I said to her, where can I go? And she was like, not really. Lash lifts aren't really a thing. That's a business that would go off here. Or I don't know if it would go off, but goes off in Australia and it's not a thing here. A lash business. If you've got a lash business, and you want to open Croatia leg, I feel like you do really well. Want to do it together? Slide into my DMs. I'll invest. All right, let's rock this popsicle stand. I swear in this camera I look awful, but in real life I actually look much nicer. Let's hope so. I'm nervous. I'm about to post the reel that I did announcing the name of the vlog, and I'm nervous because I did a post last week with all of the names that we narrowed it down to, and there were lots of comments with like the names that you really liked, and no one said this name. And I was like, oh well, YOLO. You only YouTube once. Well, maybe if it's a fail. Maybe if it's fail, I'll only YouTube once. The reel went live and everyone said they like it, so it's okay. I'm not panicked anymore. I just had the session with my client. Hello, sweetheart. Yesterday We got rid of the first kitten. Actually went to Carlo's kindy teacher here. And this one I've called Chris Jenner because her eyes go up. It looks like she's had a facelift. So this is Chris Jenner. Hello, sweetheart. We're just rotating cuddles. Oh, okay, it's happening. And in the reel, I said that the first episode was going live next week. So now I have to make their first episode live next week because it's YouTube official. Yay, it's YouTube official. I know, sweetheart. This is my mummager. Oh no, mummy's getting very upset. Hello, you're the same colour as the table. Oh, all right, cool, it's on. Not a conventional way to do the shopping, but today I'm picking my battles because it's been one of those days. So something here that is so expensive, but it's the most random thing ever. Vacuum cleaners. Vacuum cleaners in Croatia are really expensive. So if you're thinking of moving here, bring your own from home. So you can see what I'm talking about. This is 300 euros for a vacuum cleaner. Even like the cheap ones are 150 euros, 263 euros. Oh, but that's one of those robot ones, you know, one of those things. 400 euros, that's almost like $700 for a vacuum cleaner. Crazy. Chloe's birthday tomorrow. We're currently making up 18 lolly bags, which is a real test of willpower to take to the kids in his class. And then we've got a cake too, don't we, Bubby? Yep. Out 4.
1,
4.
2,
so that's
3,
4.
4.
Now put them on another one that doesn't have any on yet. Good job.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One more.
1, 4.
Good job. Put it on one that doesn't have anything on it yet. I'll hold this, check it. This, and then you open the bag.
This is an awesome day.
Awesome day. Making lolly bags is fun, isn't it? Thanks for being the best helper. Oh, voilà. Thanks for being the best helper. Oh.
That's
Yeah, put that one in there. And if you go there. Yay! Oh, little kitty, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Hi, little darling. Hi, Papa. Last night having a 3-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Carlo's birthday tomorrow.
I feel like there's something we should capture.
Oh, yeah.
Last night of having a 3-year-old. Oh my God, we have a 4-year-old as of tomorrow. 4. There's this audio and it's, what's that guy's name?
Jordan Peterson.
And it says, you've got little kids for 4 years, only 4 years, and blah, 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 blah. And I heard it the other day and I honestly wanted to start crying because I was like, oh my God, it's over. Like you do have little kids for 4 years and then it's over.
Yep. They grow up. And then you make another one.
But like, where did the last 4 years go? Where did it go?
Yep.
Well, for us, it went all over the world. I think we've done more in 4 years than a lot of people do in a whole lifetime. And Carlo's been along for the ride. What a sunset. Spectacular. Very successful birthday morning, as you can see by the stuff everywhere. So I think Carlo was actually more excited. He was excited about the presents, but then he was so excited to go to kindy, give out the lolly bags. Something that I love about Carlo so much is he has so much love. Obviously, I have no other children to compare it to, but he's got so much love and kindness for other people, and he always wants to help, and he always he will help you with anything, and he really wants to make a point of helping. So that's something I'm really proud of as his mama bear. Something else that's going on, the course has kind of gone on hold at the moment. So I wanted to let the beta waitlist know. I just want to be honest. I'm not going to keep stringing them along. It's not on hold. Firstly, because I've really set boundaries this year and I'm sticking to them. Absolutely setting and sticking to my boundaries. As part of that, my one-on-one clients take priority. Then getting this YouTube channel up and running. And then the program has come last. And as to not burn myself out, go over my boundaries, work when Carlo's at home, which, as I've explained before, is just impossible to do, to focus and be able to produce something at the quality and the level that I want to produce it at. It's just taken a back foot at the moment. So I emailed the beta waitlist and I basically just explained that. I said, like, the modules are good to go. The course is mapped out. It's a really, really good course, but it's not ready. And the reason is me. And I got the loveliest reply. And I'm sharing this because I think in the business world, especially now more than ever, or maybe it's more noticeable now more than ever, I'm not sure. There is BS everywhere about how much people are making, about how often they work, about what they've been able to produce. And there's this illusion that everybody else is making millions of dollars and they barely work. They work an hour a day and they did it all and they built it all in a second. And look, for the unicorns that is actually factual for, like, praise to you and hats off to you. But for mothers who are running businesses, running a household, running a family, raising children, we have enough pressure on ourselves. We don't need more pressure. And I mean, this is true for myself. I don't want to generalize every working mother in the world, but we are doing it for our kids. We're doing it so we can spend more time with our kids, so we can set an example for our kids of what's possible. And we want to do that with a smile on our face and with a calmness in our heart. Well, that's what I want. And that's why sticking to my boundaries is so important for me now more than ever before. I basically laid that out on the table with my beta waitlist. And this is what someone said back. All good. It's nice to see someone building something on realistic, non-burnout inducing timelines. You do you at your own pace. Isn't that so lovely? And I was so worried that people were going to unsubscribe or say, like, oh, well, too bad, I'm going to leave that now. And then that was the first response I got. And it just makes you feel like, okay, I am doing the right thing. And I also want to show other mothers that you do not need to burn yourself out. And I get that there are definitely times where money is tight and you need to have revenue coming in, and that is your only option. Then there are other times where you have some consistent income, or you can keep the bills paid and keep going and enjoy creating without burning yourself out. And this is one of those times for me. So if it's that time for you too, I want you to know that it is so possible, and just be honest with people. You don't need to BS people. Everyone forgets that humans are humans. Like, there is so much AI in the world now and so many robots in the world, but humans are real people who get it and understand. And especially if your target market is women and mothers, they get it. They get it, and they're waiting for somebody else to say what they're feeling or what they're thinking or what they're going through to go, oh, okay, it's okay if I'm feeling like that too. I'm not behind. I'm not failing. I'm just not showing the reality of what it's like and comparing myself to everyone else that's just showing the highlight reel or the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow without showing the 8,000 kilometer long rainbow that came before it. Anyway, Dom needs me to drop him some eggs, so I'm gonna go do that. I don't know if I'll film today because it's Carlo's birthday and that's special to me and that's precious to me. I film my whole birthday because mine's not, but he doesn't get having a camera in his face, and nor should he need to. So I'm gonna go do that. Ciao. They ran out of eggs at the hotel, so I am taking eggs to the people because that's just the kind of woman I am. This is the best coffee you will drink in the whole of Europe. I'm not even kidding you. Best coffee, best view, sexiest chef, good time. To get the internet here in Croatia, we signed up with a company called A1, and that's both of our mobiles, and our home internet isn't like wired into the wall. It's a SIM that goes into a Wi-Fi router. This is, I guess, a downside to living somewhere seasonal.
Our home internet's actually mobile data, right? It's essentially like a hotspot. We never connected fibre optic yet. Anyway, we just found out they've got Starlink here at this hotel I'm working at, so we're only 50 metres down there, we can get Starlink.
So from 31st of May to 1st of June, the difference in the internet was so dramatic in the download and upload speeds. And so I thought, oh, I'll just come up to the hotel and try their internet and see if it's any better. And my videos were uploading so quickly, I just went to ask the owner of the hotel, who are you with? What internet company are you with around here? Because there's a couple of big ones, and we were like, keep the phones on A1 and then change the home internet to something else. And he said, Starlink. Blew my mind. I didn't even know you could get it here. It is so fast, so good, and it's 50 euros a month. How amazing is that? So you order the modem online, they send it to your house, you attach it to your house, 50 euros a month, bada bing, bada boom, and it's not impacted by the seasons, which that's the biggest, most important part for us, and obviously for someone who's working online. So cool, we're gonna sign up and do that. Dom's just getting camera ready to tell you about Starlink. So we've just gone to order it.
Yep, it says it's serviceable, 50 euros. Currently, it is a 12-month coverage sign-up, free sign-up if you keep your router for more than 12 months.
What?
If you cancel within 12 months, you get your full money back for the $50.
No
on
way.
the router if you send it back.
How much is the router? Free.
Normally $299.
Oh, that's awesome.
no, it says if you change your service address or plan or transfer your kit, you'll be charged $299 charge fee. This fee will decrease by an equal amount each month and will be prorated based on the month of cancellation. See more.
Yeah, right.
Free Starlink for 12 months.
That is so
I don't know.
good.
Either way, it's only $50 now.
50 euros.
50 euros, sorry, 50 euros.
Bada bing, bada boom, sign up, order it to the house, get it delivered. What do I have to do to install it?
I'm getting the Starlink Mini that comes with the router in the actual dish. I'm pretty sure it's a flat pan dish rather
How
than
big are we talking?
It's like you can put in your backpack type thing. Yeah, once the dish goes on the roof, I think they get plugged in. They've got a low power draw, and that's it. And then you connect to the Wi-Fi router.
Amazing. All right, stay tuned. Carlo's kindy made him this card for his birthday and a crown that has a koala on. Cute little pictures from all the kids. Oh my gosh, the ones from the girls are so funny. Mitra, might have to watch out for her. That's Carlo and Mitra in a love heart. Not sure about that. So we asked Carlo what he wanted to do for his birthday. He went to kindy. They had the kindy party there with the cake and the lolly bags and everything, which is really, really cute. And then I said this afternoon we would go to one of his favourite places, which is one of the big hotels in Makarska called the Aminas Kalani Beach Resort that has really awesome kids pool, indoor pool, although it's 37 degrees today. So I don't even know if we need the indoor pool. I reckon we'll be good in the outdoor pool. It's still a little bit crisp in the beach. Got too excited on the way here, and as soon as I got in the car, he fell asleep. So we've been sitting here for about an hour. I figured I'd let him sleep because it's an exciting day. I'm sure I'm going to pay for this tonight, but that's all right. We're waiting for Dom to get here. Dom had to do a test for his work, so he went and did the test, and now he's going to come here and meet us. And I guess we'll be having a car party instead of a pool party until this little Sasquatch wakes up. What a cutie. Being 4, you know? It's a tiring age. This is the hotel. And the pool area. Kids area, like Kit Carlo loves it. Massive playground, awesome kids centre. Beautiful view and epic cocktails. Happy 4 years of parenting, babe.
Cheers, honey.
Happy 4 years of parenting, me. Having a terrible time.
Maybe like 9, just after 9.
Cheers! Cheers to 4. This is all new. This wasn't here last year. Some sort of awesome looking water park with water slides right down on the beach. I don't think it's finished yet, but whoa, Carlo, when this is finished, oh, look at that helicopter thing. When this is finished, this is going to be so much fun. That must be a kids' playground. What a beautiful afternoon.
It is. Makarska Karlo's birthday. He wanted pizza. Let's come down to the waterfront for some pizza.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Can you pick a spot, buddy? Oh, this is a good spot, Daddy. Good picking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's only 20 minutes, but we have to add.
That and my beautiful view. My beautiful 4-year-old, beautiful husband.
Restaurants like here.
This is probably one of the best spots to sit on the beach and watch the sunset in Makarska. And get a little drink. Morning! This is how I have to try and work today, because Carlo got a new puzzle, and if I try and move it, he will not be happy with me. Thursday today. So I have been trying to decide, like we're doing the full launch plan for the YouTube channel and trying to decide what day to launch it. And so many conflicting opinions. I asked Google, I asked ChatGPT. I know the days that the people I love to follow drop their episodes, but it's completely opposite to what ChatGPT and Google said. So I've done a poll on my stories, and this is a really good lesson as well. One of the really good things about social media and having an audience on social media, whether it's small, whether it's large, is so many things as a business owner that you think you've got to guess. You can actually just ask your audience. So one of my favorite features on stories is the poll feature. And what I do is I do a story that's got plain background, so just a black background. I write the text on of the question that I've got, no matter what it's about. And then I use the poll sticker on stories. Now on the poll sticker, you can pre-select 4 options, and it works like a multiple choice. People can vote on whatever they like the best. They can vote once. Then it gives you the percentage, and if you swipe up on the screen when you view the story as the owner of the account, you can see the actual people who have voted and how many votes each option got. And even once the story expires, you can go into your archive, view the story, swipe up on the screen, and see the results again. So it's such a good way to essentially do research with your ideal client and your target market, because my followers are the people who are going to watch the first episodes of the YouTube channel. Obviously, over time, I hope that the YouTube algorithm shares it to the world and we become a YouTube sensation. Actually, this is episode 6, so we could already be YouTube sensations by now. Or not. My goal is to get 100 views of the first episodes. So we'll see if that happens. Oh, that made me nervous. I just got all like, that's my goal. So don't guess, ask your audience. If that's your ideal client, if you know your followers are your ideal client or your target market for your product or service or whatever it is that you're developing, use them as research as you develop it. Just for the Instagram announcement, about to have a delicious coffee, cats outside, beautiful view, and I have 6 subscribers. Just living the dream. Going sweet today. What do you call this little number?
French toast for my queen.
French toast for my queen. Is that the official name on the menu? It should be. Do you know what I got this morning? I got an email to cast for a game show streaming on a major network, and I need to pick somebody else to do the interview with, and they're filming in July 2025. And I feel like you two should cast together.
Do you want to be on a game show, bud?
Do you want to be on a game show?
Sure thing.
But who's going to run the restaurant? They're filming in July.
Maybe there's more money there than here. You know?
I'll have to send them your rate card. I just did my verification for the first episode. Look at this beautiful day. All the guests just left. So now I've got to wait 24 hours for YouTube to verify that I'm me, so that the first episode can go live and the links in the description work. It's all very fancy, but it's so fun. Oh, I've got 15 subscribers. Look out, Oscars, I'm coming for you. So welcome to my office. It's just through this door. Step into my office. This is where I've been working. Isn't it cute? This is my spot. So this is MailChimp. It's an email software where I can schedule an email to go out to my email list saying that episode 1 is live with the link to episode 1. So I am scheduling it for 8 a.m. Perth time, Sunday, 8th of June, which I think is great because 8 is my lucky number. Okay, I'm addicted to checking subscribers. So let's refresh. 2 more. Oh my God, I love how YouTube is my biggest fan right now. Post an update to your fans. My 18 fans, I should post an update to them. Thanks for calling them fans, YouTube. I'm back to the drawing board with the branding. You know how I said I'm a bit all over the place? And when I'm all over the place, it's because I'm a visual person. So I need some visuals. So what I do is I get everything that I like, that I feel inspired by, I put it into a folder. But my issue is that the things in the folder are all different. So first I'm like, I really want to be like stone and black. And then I'm like, actually, I think I like this pink and red, though before I said I wanted to move away from pink. And just now I've decided that what I really like, and then I was like, I like the brown. And now I've just sent myself an email that's blue and yellow. Then I just decided, actually, I really like this color scheme. And these are the issues I'm having with my brain today. Don't worry about the other days, just today. It's really hot and the aircon's on and I've got the curtain shut. That's why I look like I'm working in the dark, but I'm not. It's 2 o'clock and I know I'm breaking my boundaries now, but Carlo's in his room reading a book, and because of everything that's going on with the YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel has a link to download my ebook to still be able to use this channel as a lead gen for when my new project is ready to sell. But then I realized actually the email funnel, which is the sequence of emails that you receive once you download my ebook, is actually no longer relevant because it's still talking about how I was going to Australia, teaching the VIP days, doing the L'Oreal tour, and working on a new project. I quickly went to ChatGPT and said, you know my whole story, you know how everything's changed, I need to change the email funnel, and got it to write it out. Here we go. It's all written out. A 5-part email sequence with my new story, all updated. And now I'm gonna add that to MailChimp. Guys, woke up to 67 subscribers. That was pretty awesome because yesterday I only had 6. Friday today, going to get my massage. Didn't get one last week because it was a public holiday here, so they weren't open. You know how I showed you how the video of yesterday where I was like, my email funnel's not right. The old me would have put Carlo to bed, worked last night, been like, I have to get this email funnel right before the video goes live. And the new me that's sticking to her boundaries is like, is it a life or death emergency that your email funnel is not updated? No. Is your peace of mind from sticking to your boundaries more important than updating an email funnel at 7 o'clock at night, which means you won't get to bed too late? Yeah, your peace of mind is more important than that. It's a really long set of stairs to go up and down to Carlo's kindy for where I have to park now because I don't trust the car where I parked before. Anyway, so now I'm really puffed. You know what? The email funnel can wait until Monday. I'm going to go get my massage. I'm going to do a food shop. And then Carlo's got his kindy concert tonight, his end of year concert, which is my first time to a kindy concert as a parent, and I don't really know what to expect. But I see all of those like TikToks and memes of kindy kids at their concerts, and they're hilarious, and I'm so excited. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Something else about Croatia that you might not know, I didn't know, that tourist season starts on the 1st of June. So what that means is everything goes up in price on the 1st of June. And I mean everything. So like the food in the supermarket, the price of parking, whether you're parking in a car park, parking on the street. Street parking here is like 90 cents an hour. And something that I love that is really cool is you text the number, your number plate, and it adds it to your phone bill. Isn't that easy? Except last week I got a fine because I must have texted the wrong number. Anyway, parking on the street goes up from 90 cents. I'm pretty sure it might even be 70 cents an hour to like €4.50 an hour. So that's it's around $7. So if you want to go into town for a couple of hours, it's going to cost you $20 instead of $2.50. There's a big difference. Price at the supermarket, price of food in restaurants, price of your coffee, wine, getting your hair done, getting a massage, getting your nails done, getting waxing, getting everything done, it all goes up. And it goes back down in October, but if you're planning to come and get things done, like I should have done all my appointments before the 1st of June and I forgot. It is what it is. Like, make your money, honey, maximize those tourists, and you just do what you got to do, right? Such a beautiful morning. This is Makarska Square. We have concerts and all kinds of things happen in Christmas time. They do all these Christmas lights here and they're so pretty. It's so cool. Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart. Hi, come for cuddles. Come for cuddles, Baba. I love you, I miss you. Is going to a new home tonight, maybe tomorrow. We found homes for all of them. We're just waiting for them to get picked up. I love you so much. I'm going to miss you. This is Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner, you have no idea what a famous name you have. She's the one who looks like she's had a facelift. That's why she's called Kris Jenner. Hi, little baby. I miss you. Hello, little darlings. Hi, you are so cuddly and friendly. Where are you going over there to explore and have fun? It's actually a bit more fun out here, isn't it, guys? There's lots of things to play with and attack. Hi, Mama. Hi, baby girl.
Another one of baby darling moments once Carlo's gone to bed and she gets a snuggle in. She is so funny. I cannot with this cat. I've never had a cat that slept like this.